Y'all ain't never heard of Babojis before? What y'all play? Y'all didn't play games like that down here?
Nah,
We kind of low-key made that shit up.
yeah.
When we was growing up, we had this game called Babojis, right? And the way the game worked was if you say a B word, you got to say Babojis after it. But in between you saying that B word and saying Babojis, depending on how many players was involved in the game, you getting beat on, right? So what happened was, is like, at first, you know what I'm saying, dudes would be like, oh shit, bitch, Babojis, right? Because they don't want to get punched on, right? So niggas like me was smart. We was like, we gonna start sandbagging them bees, cuz. And he ain't gonna remember how many bees he said, cuz. And if he say too many Babojis, we just gonna keep beating that nigga ass, cuz. But they called it, what you called it down here, milk of cereal? Oh no, what is it, what it was? Name 5 cereals. Theirs is even worse, bro. Like, but how does yours start though? You just walk up to a nigga and say name 5 cereals?
Nah, you give them purple nurple and you hold it.
A purple nurple?
Yeah, and then be like, name 5 cereals, and they can't name 5 cereals because you under pressure.
What's a purple nurple?
Like, dude,
Don't show me. Just tell me what you do.
you
Oh,
grab
titty
it.
twister.
Yeah, titty
Holy
twister.
shit. That's acceptable as kids, but if you like a grown man giving purple nurples, you probably in the Epstein files, cuz.
It tells people name 5 cereals.
Why are you under the purple nurple? I love cereal, and even without a purple nurple, I can't even name 5 of them bitches.
When people did like this, like,
The little.
now give me that neck.
Oh yeah. He got you too. Damn. And look, you see how well trained I am? You see how well trained I am? When you run this shit back, when he did that shit, I was just like this, nigga. I ain't even moved, bro. But I seen it with my peripherals. You gotta be smart, man. You gotta train your head not to move with your neck when you're looking at shit sometimes. Like your neck hurt. I'm looking at all this shit back here right now, but it look like I'm looking right here, cut. Running to the pole. Bing! Hey, you ever see that video of the girl stealing from the fucking from the store? And she was like running from the police, like, nah, Ollie, don't touch me, don't ping! Knocked all her shit out. Was it worth the wet seal? Or wherever the fuck you was? Yo, one time the police told me that, okay, look, so I pull up to a crime scene, right? And it's like 9 cars back to back. They're all flat. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Oh, okay, it makes sense. They had to hit the spike strips, right? So I'm nosy. I want to know what was the purpose of destroying 9 people's tires to stop the perp. I was curious. So you know my ass. I walked up on the police. I said, yo. I said, what happened? You know what this nigga told me? She was stealing a Ninja from Target. A Ninja? Oh my God. Y'all don't want me to get started about Martin Luther King. Y'all need to do y'all research on that man. I ain't gonna spill the beans right now. Hopefully, me saying that, the people that are smart, they'll try to see what I'm talking about. I don't like that dude, cuz. He wasn't a good blood cuz. From what I read about him, he wasn't a good blood cuz. And he lied to a lot of people, blood cuz. Crazy. Do your fact checking on him and Malcolm X. And you tell me which one of the two were better or worse, or if they were both the same. Because I know the answer. Zim Zimmer, who's got the kiss to my bimmer? Who am I? The goddamn sugar. I and I. Oh, so for y'all that don't, I'm a horrible host. For y'all that don't know where the fuck we at, this is called the Paul's Shop. Now my dyslexia kicked in. The Swap Shop. This is the Swap Shop of Florida. Fun fact about the Swap Shop, little people know that they used to have the most craziest Ferraris inside of this joint, bro. We're gonna go see if we can find how many of them's left. I forgot all about that. Remember how Preston had all them Ferraris in here? Every time we come here, it's like one less. But one time I came here, they still had mad shit tucked like around the corner and somewhere in there. We gotta go find it. It is? We about to find out. Welcome to the swap shop, where everything in the swap shops is definitely cop, because when you buy stuff at a swap shop, you'll never have to unswap the swap shop, because when you swap the swap shop, then you swap with the shop, which means you have two shops. This is where all the little scrippers come and get their little bikinis and stuff. So if you hang out here long enough, you might get a free lap dance. Hey, Dunk, you remember where they were at? The other ones, were they upstairs? And then the other Ferraris and shit they had in here. Now, I know they be right here, but there was like another little way that's like, yeah, where that's at? See, like, this is messed up. See, when in its glory days, it'd be FXX, 4458, 430, Challenge Stradali, right here. Testarossa, Miami Vice car, right here. But, you know, they preach to you growing up that family is everything. But from what I heard, that's the family's fault. So if I'm lying, one of y'all reach out to me and donate a car to me and I'll quit talking about this shit. Damn, look at the vet. It's all muddling away and shit. Sad, bro. Tire flat on that Ferrari on the other side. All day, right? Yeah, that's a no-brainer. I missed out on one of them, man. I'm mad as hell about that. See, here at Swap Shop, we have nothing but the finest electronics. If you want Panasonic and you can't afford it, we have Panasonic. If you want Sony and you can't afford it, we have Sony. Check us out. Our website is www.wipeswap.net. This is the right way, Dunk? I feel like, hey, Dunk, I feel like this way is the way that ends you like to a little dark hallway and shit. Oh shit, what up, man? How you doing today? Good. Man, my wife left me. See, that's the trick you use when you like going through a mall or something and you feel like somebody about to hit you with some high pressure sales shit. You just hit them with some real left field ass shit and it's gonna be like, what the fuck did he just say? And they ain't even gonna be able to sell you anything. Because by then you hit the afterburners and you're gone. Hey, for real, would you fuck with us? Like if we was to do some bullshit, you would do it? We should go holler at him and see how much it costs to take some shit over. And we'll just have an extravaganza sale real quick and just dip and owe the landlord money and never pay him. Because it only take us like 30 days to sell out for real. That's all I need the space for. And then we'll take all that money and go get a real shop. I mean, a nicer shop. Sorry, Swap Shop. Swap Shop! Is this the Austin Powers car right here? So sad just to see these joints just sitting like this, man. Yo, told you they got the Sonys in this joint. Yo, this is the actual poker table. I've never seen this. I wonder what place this is from. Wow. Bruh, what the fuck is this? A Hummer H3? Not even the 8. Now they just using this shit as their garage at this point. A 07 Cadillac? Bro, what the fuck? A Challenger? No way. What the fuck, bro? This is sad as hell, man. I might want to see this shit. The fuck is this? You bleeding for garbage. All these plastic components on these parts, on these cars, the bumpers made out of jelly, the brakes don't even break, they broke. That's a good question though. If your brakes ain't breaking no more, they broke? Or are they still brakes? You can build this car right here. All you gotta do is find somebody that, you know what I'm saying, be procuring them, and you could have a brand new Dodge for $2,467. I promise you. Yo, the craziest thing about this before they dropped the wide body, the only thing Dodge did was change the front bumper and made a Hellcat badge. And if I'm not mistaken, the first Hellcat badges wasn't even standing on the cars like that. They had to redesign and redevelop them because they were rushing to get the car out. But I've taken these cars apart front to back, and they're all the same, bro. They really playing y'all boys out y'all bread. That ain't worth shit. Garbage. That Escalade truck is probably gonna be worth more down the road than both of these joints. Maybe the Mustang might hold a little bit. The Mustang is straight, but I just don't like Ford because I just never been a Ford guy. And Mustang remind me of musty. And I don't like stanky shit because I got a weak stomach. But you're right though. The Mustang definitely a hold for sure. Yeah. And he built too. He got wells on the back of that bitch. Drag slicks on the back. That's a Cobra? Yeah, that one's nice. You see that yellow one in the background, the FXX? That car used to be here. The Bugatti used to be here. That red one up there, the Enzo used to be here. All these cars used to be here. Now it's crazy. Yo, the la 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 faha, they used to be here. Yeah. La 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 faha. Hide your stomach. Nobody will know that you are fat as shit. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. La 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 faha. You asked me if I was good? I'm great. I'm awesome. Thanks for asking. Start asking your friends, are they good? Mental health awareness is very important. There's a lot of weak-minded individuals out here. I got 2 phones because I don't know what to do with my hands. I got 2 phones. See, look, all them cars used to be here. Minus that little bitch-ass Tesla. Let me put my phone in the way so you can't see the Tesla because that's some bullshit. But all these cars used to be here, bro. A museum for fine cars. And then here's another fun fact. Patrick, the Ferrari guru, at one point in time, he was the brains behind making sure all these cars was running right. RIP to the homie that used to own this when he was still alive. Patrick told me some crazy ass stories about Buddy. Dude was a race car driver and shit. And he really fucked with cars like, you know what I'm saying? I got this little video. It shows my reaction. I'm walking by this Ferrari in my homie's shop and I didn't even see the car. But then when I turned around and actually realized what was behind me, I went crazy, bro. That's how I feel about certain cars. I'm a real car guy. My car guys is gonna understand what I'm saying. And I'm saying this because I'm saying it for this reason. There's a lot of car guys out there that are car guys for the wrong reasons. You're not supposed to be a car guy to impress another guy. That's hella yag. That's yag stuff, right? You ain't supposed to be a car guy because you want to look cool or because you was a cornball growing up and now you got a little bit of chicken, so you're gonna put on some designer clothes and buy some jewelry and all the little baller starter kit shit they make you feel like you need to get your action. I appreciate the car guys that are car guys for the real reasons. You know what I'm saying? And most of my friends that are around me that I've introduced you to through this channel, they're real car guys. They don't do cars for none of the reasons I just told you that a lot of these other dweebs and yags do cars for. Damn, the lady ain't here, bro. The lady with all the stuff. I don't see nothing shiny out here. I feel like I could still get lucky though. Is that, I wonder if that's, nah, that ain't real fur. That shit look fake. Do gems and treasures. I'm a pirate. Arg. They got coins in this bitch. Hey, how much you asking for your coins? How much you asking for your coins, sir?
Which coin?
You're a man of many hats. Any of these coins, what years is this one upside down?
I don't know nothing about those ones.
Okay, these ones right here maybe. Oh, you got Megalodon teeth in here too?
Yes,
What are you asking for the teeth?
$350, $100
$100?
for this one.
And the bigger ones are $350?
Yeah. But that's a beauty.
This one's nice. This one's really nice. Maybe to this one. How much for this big piece of quartz right here?
That's from Mexico, from the state of Chiapas. And then it's amethyst. And it's very, very rare because it has all these things. And even though you see like this is like that. And then the minimum that I do is $60.
60 on this one? What about the other piece right here?
Which one?
This one.
That's even. It's a little bit more, but this is very rare. This one from Mexico, and then a piece like this is about $3,000. I collect minerals, and they have 15,000 specimens.
Yeah?
Chinese.
This is interesting.
Yeah,
What are you asking for this piece?
100.
100?
It's not silver.
What's it made out of?
Other material?
Probably brass.
No, it's not brass. In silver, I have this American Indian. It's a bell,
How much is this?
3,000.
This is long as shit.
Well, it can feed you.
You said 3,000?
Yeah. But as you see here, it's signed, and here it says where the pieces are coming from the turquoise.
Oh shit.
That's a very rare.
See that? The little inscriptions and shit on the back of it. It looks like every last one of them's got a different inscription on it too.
No, they have not only one.
Only one? This is cool.
Oh, that's. I don't know. There's a lot of silver there.
Too rich for my blood today, but it's definitely a nice piece. What other ones you got in here?
Roman,
Coins. Anything good in here? No?
You want Roman coins?
It doesn't have to be Roman coins, but I just collect all different types of coins for real.
But I have one. That's
This is Indian, right?
Chinese.
Chinese?
Chinese.
But that's not silver too, correct?
No,
What is this piece right here?
this is some kind of, they say silver, but it's not silver. I bought it out in Mexico City.
But you don't know what it is?
It's, they put it out like this, you see, they try it, and it says, this is not silver.
I wonder what it is.
Okay, when you take, I have another Roman coin, it's a little bigger,
Where's it at?
and then it's $60.
It's a dot? It's one of those dot coins.
Yeah,
Let me see it.
but it's here.
Nah. I mean, in my youth I was, but I never get paid for it.
So now you are a singer.
Nah. I sing in the shower, that's about it. But my voice is horrible. Super horrible.
So what do you do?
Little bit of this, little bit of that. Kidnap midgets, shit like that.
I have this, it's very nice. The Christ
Jesus
in
piece.
silver,
How much you want for that guy?
100. That's the minimum. I will give you a very special price because on Monday I take my 25th trip around the world.
Oh, really?
25th trip around the
25 times around the world.
world and 110 countries.
Oh my gosh. What's your favorite country?
For what?
Anything. Like, what's your go-to place?
For what?
Anything. Like, if you just, anytime you feel like you just want to go somewhere, you're like, I'm going here.
I love China.
China?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of
China,
good things about China.
Well, it's very beautiful. They have a lot of monuments.
I tell you what do you think I can get for $20 that you're not going to lose sleep over? Something that's nice, like in the same realm of what I'm grabbing right now. This ring is silver or no?
Yeah. Everything is silver there.
This looks like a Mexican ring too.
It has to be silver, right?
Silver or gold, but it, I mean, obviously, if it's gold, it's gonna be more.
Yeah. No, because I have, this is not silver. Let me see if I have my camera here. I don't know if this one is working or not.
Don't you could take a picture with his phone? It's dead. If you want, just give me your number and I'll text it to you when your phone comes back on.
Yeah. But I have another one here.
Oh, you man, look at this guy.
You know what is this?
This is nice as hell. That's a gold ball.
No. You know what is this one?
Shit.
Alexandrite
Are you serious?
from Brazil. It's about $600,000. This is Alexandrite from Russia. It's $175,000. I made this one in Hawaii.
Out of bone, right?
No, out of the killer whale.
Ooh.
I used to live in Hawaii. All this junk I have it in Hawaii. And then I have to close because the volcano ashes, they were hurting my lungs. And I was coughing all the time. And they don't deserve it. So for 20 years, I have all this junk.
I'm gonna come back for some megalodon teeth. I collect those as well, but I'm bigger into the coins and
You
shit.
live here?
Yeah, I'm not far from here.
No, but on Monday, I'm going around the world for a month.
Monday, are you gonna be here tomorrow?
No, tomorrow, no.
No? What about Saturday? Maybe Saturday I'll come.
I'll give you my phone number if you want.
You got your phone, Dunk? My phone is dead too. I'll text you from mine.
Yeah.
What's the number?
305.
Where you gonna find this shit, cuz? See, the universe told me don't be on no hating shit when the first dude popped up on me. And then it also made me to remind myself to be on the positive side of things, because when you look around, everything is closing. Like, it's not as busy. Anybody watching this video know that this is not as busy as it usually is. But I found him. Being optimistic. What you got? Oh my God. Come on, man. That's not for sale, right?
That's for sale.
How much?
150. That's what I pay for it. And it goes with this.
Hold on,
And this
man.
is silver, okay?
Bro, what?
You don't find that big.
Never.
I used to have an accident from Vietnam, but they were much less than that.
This is awesome.
Okay, ready. I have a guy that it was silver from Cuba, and it was singing the black spirituals. I don't know if you remember that word or something like this.
Yeah.
Black spirituals.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like it.
Are you for real?
So that's why I want to give you a present that
Okay.
you don't. The only thing that you have to say is thank you.
Appreciate that. That's crazy.
Okay. This is jade, and it's a ginger. You see, here is the hole to make a little, something in silver, something from here to here,
Okay.
and then you can have.
I'm gonna wear it.
But you have that.
You'll be back in a month?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to come see you Saturday for sure.
Okay.
What time you gonna be here Saturday?
The problem is if it rains too much
Yeah.
from the Phoenix.
And this is stuff you collected yourself, right?
My car is from Arizona.
Oh shit. That's
And
crazy.
This is another one This is silver. I love the round runners. I killed one, and unfortunately,
Oh no.
yeah, and I got some of the feathers, but it was not because I wanted to kill. This is the Spanish, like the magistrate, which means the highest in the court. I found that this is an old one.
So for y'all
And
who
this
who
is
watching
Mexican,
this and don't
Mexican.
understand what's going on here,
And look at this.
this is all of his travels. This hat tells a story. So if you ever see the hat that I got with all the buttons and shit on it, I got like 2 or 3 of them.
Okay.
Every last piece tells a story.
I'm going to let you take a picture of it.
You getting this, blood cut? Cut, blood cut. You got this, blood cut? So I've been collecting coins for mad long. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie, The Goonies. That's like when my love for treasure hunting first started. I remember they had the little map and they had to follow all the clues on the map to get to the treasure. And throughout the whole movie, all of his friends doubted him. All of his friends was telling him, ain't no fucking treasure, bro, you tripping, right? Even the part where they found the well and they were all trying to convince him that's where the fucking treasure was. He was like, that's not where the treasure at. Chester Copperpot wouldn't do this to us. There's a real fucking treasure out there. And y'all doubting me, I'm still gonna go. Fuck you guys. Hit his inhaler and he kept sliding, bro. And he got to what he was looking for, man. So reason why I'm telling y'all that is this. In life, you might be trying to get to a treasure and you might got some hoe ass people around you that don't want you to get to that treasure. They might even know how to get to that treasure and still won't even tell you how to fucking get to that treasure. And then on top of that, they might know how to get there and see you're going in the right direction to get to that treasure and they gonna tell you that you're going the wrong way. Them ain't your friends. People that blame you for shit, them ain't your friends, bro. People that talk shit behind your back, them ain't your friends, bro. People that don't hold you up high and try to hold you down, them ain't your friends, bro. Straight up. All right, man. All right, you too, blood cut. Blood cut in the building, you know what I'm saying? He said, all right, blood. All right, blood cut. He know what's up, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, we got shillings, cuh. We got shillings, blood, cuh. Some of this shit might even be silver. Yo, dude just blessed me. He gave me this piece of jade for free, bro. This is real jade. This ain't no little bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And when he pulled me to the side, I don't know if y'all heard, but he said, I'm worth $150 million. I believe him. You know why I believe him? Shout out to the homie real quick, R.I.P. Preston. That's him right there. That's the man. R.I.P. to him. But the reason why I believe, bro, is 2 reasons. One, the person we just showed you, all of his toys and gems was right here. He kept all his prized possessions right here. That man outside, there's 2 people I met in life that when you consider like up or rich or wealthy or whatever the fuck the case you may be, 2 of the richest ones I ever met, they both drove Lincoln Town cars. And they had every car known to man, bro, and they drove Lincoln Town cars every day. You would never know they was up like that. It's crazy.